Alright, there we go. Now I figured out what's been wrong. Alright, there we go. Now I figured out what's been wrong. I didn't add myself to the stream. I'm a dumbass. Now, I am so sorry. Alright, can you hear me now? Hello, Taz. Hello, Danny. Hope you can hear me now. God damn it. I'm so sorry I was not able to properly... Ugh. Now I feel embarrassed. Thought I was automatically joined since I was the one who made it. Alright, so you should be able to hear me now, right? Alright, that did not go very well, now did it? Right. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's wrong. How the hell did I do it before? Hang on, I'll see if I can restart it again for the third time. Fuck's sake. Oh, Danny, you can hear me now. Good. Sorry it took me a while. I was just trying to figure out how to use this thing. I hope you're well, Danny. And welcome to the stream. I feel like a complete dumbass for not figuring out how to do this sooner. Alright, so basically this stream is a Q&A live stream where you can ask me any question you desire. However, I do have a few rules. I will not answer any questions about politics, and there goes my dog. Alright, so sorry about that. Alright, so if you have any recommendations or, you know, like, any recommendations, anything that I'm doing wrong, please let me know. My channel is specifically made to please you all. If you have any voices you want me to try out, or, add to the channel, I'll see what I can do. However, alright, there we go. I'll write down any recommendations you have on this notepad that I brought. So, please, don't hesitate to ask me anything. Oh, Danny, I am quite well. Thank you for asking. Oh, your signature voice, Hanzo. Alright. So, alright. Well, hello, everyone. It is I, Raditz, your favorite Saiyan warrior. Okay, that was a lot raspier than I thought it would be. Holy fuck. Alright, though I can do one of your voices quite well. Well, I can do your Popo quite well. I mean, Mr. Popo is a lot more easier. It's quite easier to handle a maggot's voice. So, Popo's gonna teach you all the pecking order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, call me, then Popo. Any questions? Alright. Well, there's my Popo, so... Well, I could do a little bit of Vegeta as well, so... I guess there's that. That piece of paper. I can do a little bit of Android 16 as well. So, if there's any voices you want me to try out or try to accommodate, please let me know. AJ, hi, welcome to the stream. So, I hope you're enjoying the videos I've been posting. I really do hope that I'm doing well. So, okay. Hanzo, you're gonna have to be a little more specific. Have you ever played a Plant vs. Zombies? Well, I have played it before when I was like, well, I think I was 7 when I played it. I don't know. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to be a little more specific. I fight a lot of people. Are you talking about the one in the death battle? Like Goku? Or are you talking about Goku? Or are you talking about Lex? Ah, Goku. Alright. Alright. Okay, so. Hi guys, it's Goku! Okay, so, I think with Goku, I gotta be a little more jumpy, a little more energetic, you know? So excited! Alright. Alright. Yeah. If it's to the point where it can make myself cringe, that's quite something. Ugh. So, Luis Anzo, I've been hearing you have reached to chapter 3 in Bendy Ink Machine. More of an adult Gohan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not too good with handling Goku's voice. So, alright, there we go. Though I can totally see why you're, oh, you're doing part 4 soon. Well, I'll be looking forward to that. Also, did you recognize the voice for Sean Flynn in your Let's Play? Turns out, apparently, Sean Flynn is voiced by Jacksepticeye. Yeah, yeah. Good old screaming Irishman was able to get his ass in the game. I mean, Jacksepticeye's got a lot going for him. He will be doing it in a movie with Ryan Reynolds, apparently. I mean, that's actually pretty impressive for him. But then again, a lot of YouTubers have been getting into movies. I mean, Dan TDM, I think that's what his name was, E-Boy and Wreck-It Ralph, too, I believe. Oh, you're more of a screaming everything, Hanzo. Like, don't get me wrong here, but I've seen you scream profanity after every little thing. I remember you screaming your. Actually, no, I think that was both of us screaming in the forest. Though I do remember you telling the rabbit to fuck off in your streams. Well, not streams, but your Let's Play in Five Nights at Freddy's. Though I can see why you have your little ill feelings towards the rabbit. Yeah. I think the rabbit was the most annoying out of all the animatronics. I mean, he was the first one to, like, stare me down right outside the door. No, let's see here. Though I will be planning on recording part 2 of Five Nights at Freddy's later tonight. Lorenzo Fave, welcome to the stream. And yes, Hanzo, I agree. Kill the rabbit. Yeah. Should I? Alright. I got a question for you all. Do you want me to purchase the other Five Nights at Freddy's games and play them as well for the channel? I'd be more than happy to pull that off for you. As for Undertale, I have accomplished the neutral route with the big flower. So, if I want you all to decide which route should I do next. Should I do pacifist or genocide? I'll leave that all up to you. As for my... okay, so I got one for genocide. Alright, so I'm going full massacre on them. Though I am playing Undertale blind, so... Do give me a good favor. What's so special about genocide? That's what I want to know. What's so special about the genocide route? Well, I'll be doing pacifist last, apparently, so. Channel my Frieza. Oh, wow. Speaking of Frieza, how do you plan on, pulling Frieza with your channel? How's Frieza doing? Sans is the best boss ever. So wait, I gotta fight Sans? Well, Sans did manage to piss me off slightly in the, neutral run, so spoiler-free warning, so if you want to know why Sans pissed me off, feel free to check it out in my playlist of Superman Plays Undertale. Alright. The stream's doing a lot better than I thought it would be. Alright. However, I am not alone. Jonathan, come on out!
Dad, what are you doing? Are you live streaming?
Yeah, I'm live streaming.
Oh, hi everyone. It's, Jonathan here. Oh, hi Hanzo. Hope you're doing well, and, hope Raditz is doing well as well. Alright, let's see here, so, you got people voting on who you should do next?
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
Alright, so, let's see here, let me look through my archive. Am I using Discord? No, I'm not. I am actually using a StreamYard. However, I did use Discord for my collaborations. For my collaborations, yes, I use Discord. As for the games on Steam, should I play Among Us for the channel? I'd be more than happy to accommodate that for you all. I mean, the game's only $5, so I think I can manage. You should play Phasmophobia. For Phasmophobia, I don't know if my PC can handle it. But I will look into that. As for me being pretty sus, bitch, I can breathe in space. You better wish I'm not the imposter. Alright, so what? We're going pulling Ghostbusters up in this bitch? Is that what we're playing? You don't have a computer. Well, I mean, I can play Among Us and, let's see here. Get rid of that. Alright, looking through my also poorly organized game selection, I've also have The Forest. Still pissed at you for that. I've also have let's see here. Oh, I forgot I have Honey Pop. If you do a monosound. Yes, I do watch South Park. I've. Wait a minute. Is it on Steam? Wait a minute. Hang on. I gotta check if it's on Steam. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see if it's on Steam. If it's on Steam, then I'll play it for the channel, maybe, someday. It should be on Steam. Okay, The Fractured Butthole's on Steam. Okay, so South Park is possible. Alright, Phasmophobia, I'll take a look at it. $13.99, huh? Hey, Hanzo, how do you feel of Dead by Daylight? I mean, that looked like something me and you could do. Dead by Daylight's only $20. I think it's possible. Yes, Reddit is in the chat. Though I think Reddit is acting sus. I vote Reddit. Alright, so let's see. How in the world did you come across your channel? Actually, I don't think I've seen your channel, did I? I subscribe to so many people, it's not very funny. Alright. I mean, Reddit's as much fun as it is to poke a little fun at the man, but the mask video. Outlast. You mean the one that had your shit cut off in the... Wait, was it the Outlast that will have you played on VR on stream? Wait a minute. Oh, you did? Oh. I think it was out of random and a recommendation. Resident Evil 7. Huh. Because I remember watching you play a game in VR on Twitch. Jesus Christ, that man would not go down. Hey, I think I found your... Yeah, there, now I found it. Yeah, you had posted a friend like me do it with the mask and the norm. Okay. Apparently, look, Hanzo, not to be mean or anything, but I think Cyrus wants to have a go with me after that, or try to push you down the hole. To be honest. Hey, AJ, don't feel too bad. I mean, myself, I usually just post my videos raw. I usually do all my videos with one take, no editing, and just throw it out there. I'm afraid of, like, screwing everything up just by posting something I was doing wrong. I mean, that's how my stream was not doing so good, because of lack of knowledge. So, it's best to get some knowledge and figure out how to do a few things before you do anything. All right. I bet you did. But don't worry, Snow White, you'll get your chance. So do I play fighting games? No, I do not. Though I wish I did. I don't think I have any fighting games. Alright, story time real quick. Alright, so the reason why Luis Hanzo and Cyrus want to have a little go at me for my comments is during their live streams of the forest, I made a little smart-ass comments like get in the hole, and one comment in particular I said to Hanzo was after a bird landed on his finger, I replied, "Sing whistle while you work, you gender-bent Snow White." It really cracked everyone up a little bit. Though, his comment section, everyone turned on me. Don't know why. I'm glad you think so, AJ. I'm glad you think so. Though, Hanzo and Cyrus do want to get back at me after that. Like I said, if you talk shit, you're gonna get hit. I've learned the hard way, so. Oh, I saved your ass at least once in the forest. So, come on, cut me some slack. Besides, can you beat Batman? Well, I have beaten Batman in canon in the comments. Oh, I meant the comment section in your stream. Okay, yeah, fair game, fair game. All right, fair game. All right, fair game. All right, so let's see here. Don't starve together. Hmm. Hmm. The Don't Starve Together kind of reminds me of Tim Burton. I don't know why. I'm dead serious. The art style kind of reminds me of Tim Burton. I don't know why. Don't Starve is a sport full of strange. Hmm. Hmm. A lot of mixed reviews for the Don't Starve Together. Whole lot of mixed reviews. As for future videos, what game is that? Apparently what Hanzo just sent to me on my Discord, it's Don't Starve Together as a standalone multiplayer expansion of an uncompromised wilderness survival game. Don't Starve. Injustice would be good. Wow. Okay, I know what you're thinking about the Injustice bit. Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm hearing they're making a Injustice 3 soon. So, looking forward to that. Although, one of my friends on Discord told me about Kill the Justice League. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I mean, if you want, I can check out the Kill the Justice League trailer and just see if it's worth picking up. Wow. Yes, I killed them. Okay, in my defense, that was an alternate version of me in my defense. Yeah, yes, it really was an alternate version. As for the Kill the Justice League trailer, Should I react to the Kill the Justice League trailer on my channel? I mean, anyone would have killed the Joker if the same thing happened to anyone. Hell, I know Hanzo would have done the exact same thing. Ugh, there we go. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, I agree, AJ. Joker did had it coming. Though I do not agree with the alternate me's actions, but I can understand. AJ, you just watched what? Wait. Kill the Justice League. Well, AJ, if you have seen it, and I only ask of you for one thing, do not spoil it for me. That's my one request. I might want to react to it on my channel. You know what? Hey, Hanzo, would you like to react to the trailer with me since I reacted to the whole new Xenoverse trailer? I mean, it's up to you, Hanzo. Considering Raditz joined the Justice League, so... Alright. Sounds good. Alright, folks, so I guess I got a plan for a video tonight. So, Hanzo, are you free tonight? We should pick a time and a place for a recording. Well, yeah. I mean, Yamcha also joined the League as well. Same with Krillin. 18, I don't know. Hmm. Alright. Krillin and Yamcha are kind of backup. Well, to be fair, Yamcha and Krillin are actually pretty powerful warriors in their own right. Alright. Thanks for the link, Hanzo. I really appreciate it. Ooh. Alright, hang on a second. I think I'll share my stream around so I can bring a little more people in. All right, let's see here. All right. Hmm. Still can't believe. All right, AJ. Okay, in Yamcha's defense, Yamcha did beat that Cyberman. It was the fact that the Cyberman resorted to self-destruction in order to kill him. So Yamcha technically did beat the Cyberman. Also, please may I remind you, Yamcha also beat Recruit. The same guy who was able to beat Vegeta, of all people. So, we really should not give Yamcha crap if we can't beat him ourselves. Well, me, obviously I can beat Yamcha. I mean, I've killed Goku twice. Hmm. You know. Hmm. Wait a minute, am I in the trailer? Okay, after pulling up the trailer, I'm in one of the thumbnails. So apparently, okay, this is gonna be. Alright, so, Luis Onzo, while I have you up here, would you, like to say hi? I mean, I'd be more than happy to invite you in. Hang on. Alright. Well, to be fair, they combined different versions of Superman into one. So that's the main reason why it was so. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean, they did include Theta State Superman, so I don't think it would matter if they did. It really just depends on the version of Superman that you use. but I am really not in the mood for this kind of debate or headache. Now let's see here. Now, um, all right. Just gotta pull this up. Hmm. There we go. What's my favorite version? Well, my favorite. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna add you. There you go. There you go, Hanzo. You're on.
Hello, hello.
All right, AJ, can you hear Hanzo? Well, AJ, I just gave you a sub, so hang on. Maybe I can. Okay, so you can hear him.
Yeah, that's more an issue of my microphone than anything else, really.
Well, Hanzo, it's great to have you on the channel again. All right. All right. So, if anything, oh, no need, AJ, no need. I do appreciate the offer.
Yeah, I usually handle my own editing because I get very picky about how I get my done. I am grateful for that.
So, Hanzo, what do you plan on doing for the Kill the Justice League? What are your thoughts on the title?
Well, honestly, it sounds like a more extreme version of the Tower of Babel story arc back in the day. Although, I believe they recreated that for Justice League Doom, the animated feature.
Because looking at the thumbnails, apparently the Suicide Squad's the main focus after looking at the thumbnails.
Damn it, Kal-El. You let Amanda Waller run loose, and this is what happens. All I'm saying
One of the
is just one boom and it's all over.
yeah. Judging by the outfits, there's a Deadshot, Harley Quinn, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang.
Sounds about classic Suicide Squad.
Hmm. Well, this will be an interesting reaction then, won't it?
And I am keeping an eye on your chat over here with my phone. And AJ Taz editing asked, "Was Reddit your second sub?" Well, I was more likely probably still a fourth, to be honest. However, I was among the first. Let's see. AJ Taz said Wonder Woman has no weaknesses.
She does have a
First,
weakness. She does have a weakness. She can be harmed by piercing weapons like swords and bullets.
yes. Way back in the day, I'm not sure if you would know this because this goes way back to like Silver Age. During the Silver Age comics, I do believe Wonder Woman's weakness was if she were to be bound by a man, she would lose all of her power. So if you managed to handcuff Wonder Woman and you were a man back in the Silver Age, she would lose all of her super strength. I believe back in the Super Friends era of things that Cheetah used this to disable Wonder Woman so that she can go complete her nefarious plot.
Oof. Yeah.
I mean, Green Lantern used to be completely weak to the color yellow. So much so that in one comic instance, Batman decided to be a total dick and painted Green Lantern's apartment completely yellow, everything in it, and then painted himself in Robin yellow, laid on Green Lantern's bed, and sipped lemonade through a yellow straw.
Wow. And I thought Raditz was a dick.
Who I am, but damn! Yeah, and AJ's got it right, and plants. He used to not be able to use powers on anything wooden. But I think that's more Al Scott Green Lantern than Hal Jordan or any of the others. Because before there was the Justice League, there was the Justice Society of America. And, yeah. You may be from DC, but I am very deep in the lore.
Me personally, I blame Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Crisis on Infinite Earth, Final Crisis, and actually, we got a Crisis event happening right now in the comics.
Really?
Yes, DC has officially stated that the Death Metal event is a crisis.
Interesting.
In fact, during this, we actually get a very funny moment featuring you. During all of this, there's a moment where a lot of you, and this is a bit of a spoiler, although this issue has been out for a good, I want to say, 2 months now. You, Bats, and Wonder Woman run across Barbados. And he's chained up. after the events of Dark Knight's Metal. Because
Really?
at the end of that whole event, the monitor basically chained him up using, the 10th metal. Well, Barbados starts talking mad shit at you guys, and you turn around and just knock his ass out, One Punch Man style.
Huh. Wait a minute, I think you told me about that.
Like, legit, you just boom right across the face. And when the other two look at you, your response was, what? He could have called for help. Listen, Cal, have you been hanging out with Batman a little bit much?
I think it's more like I hang out with Raditz too much.
Oh, I'm passing on my best qualities to you. And looking at your chat here, man, I'm gonna answer a question for you because I have been keeping up with the news for DC animation. The animated movies for DC are not canon to the comics at all. However, they are adopting certain stories over to the movies, such as Flashpoint, for example,
And Death of Superman.
Yeah, and Batman and Son, and Night of the Owls. However, yes, Apocalypse War was brutality incarnate. We're not even going to get into that mess. But
Though
it's implied the end of that. Spoiler. Soups, have you seen the movie? Because I don't want to spoil it for you.
Alright. Okay, some Dragon Ball Z brutal. Oh, speaking of Dragon Ball, there is one thing I want to know.
Okay.
In Justice League Dark, how do you think it would have turned out if Raditz was actually there?
Well, things would have gotten a lot worse. I mean, I could say this all in his voice, but I'm just going to handle it as myself. So, given Raditz's unique position, and due to the fact that my viewers have molded me into the Dragon Ball R and R version of Raditz over time, with me adopting the characters of Raunch into my reactions with Raditz, addressing her or Launch. This
Alright.
Raditz would obviously have access to God Key, as Goku or Kakarot, as I've been calling him for a long time now, has that as well. So Darkseid now has another unique alien kicking around, because he's got you, the Kryptonian. He's got a Tamaranian with Coriander, aka Starfire. He has Wonder Woman, who's literally a goddess. And then you add in Raditz, who literally has all this different biology and energy and God Key kicking about. Oh, it wouldn't have been any contest, because Darkseid could have just pumped that energy straight into the rest of them, and, well, we wouldn't have been able to get the ending at all for that movie. Except Darkseid just literally standing there going, next planet.
Alright, what about Fusion? And. Oh. Were you. Oh. I think you got kicked. Hmm. Well, my only thoughts on. The only thing that would come to mind. And I'm gonna add you back in. There you go.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet hasn't been too stable as of late.
Oh, it's fine.
kind of what's been preventing me from doing any of my streams on Twitch or on YouTube.
It's completely fine.
And it has got a point Zenkai boost. Honestly, I think Toriyama's really forgotten the Zenkai boost. After a certain point in Z, he just stopped really noticing it and noticing it in Super at all. But if you don't mind, Superman, I'd like to give my opinion on the Zenkai boost in general.
All right, feel free to leave your opinions.
Okay, the Zenkai boost, when it was first introduced, it was shadow introduced, in my opinion, in Dragon Ball proper. Because Goku would, get the ever-living crap kicked out of him, and he would just suddenly come back a little bit later with much stronger. I mean, we had the sacred water, we had training with Kami, we had all that going on. But, there would always be, he would suddenly just be a little bit stronger. No one really explained it. In Z, we got the whole thing with the Zenkai boosts from Vegeta, explaining that every time a warrior, a Saiyan warrior mind, is brought to the brink of death and then healed, their bodies adapt and become more durable. Sort of like DC Universe's Doomsday in a way.
Mm.
Honestly, the only way to get rid of those freaks is just to vaporize those, but I digress. But, continuing on, the Zenkai boost was used quite a bit, and the last time I believe they actually said anything at all about Zenkai boosts was in the Cell Saga, when Super Perfect Cell revealed that when he self-detonated, his nucleus somehow survived. And because it survived, it allowed him to regenerate, and his cells somehow remember being perfect and came back. But because of the Saiyan DNA in his body, he came back with a Zenkai boost, putting him about on level with Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. But with the Buu Saga moving on out to Super and GT, I know most people don't want to hear me mention GT. I feel dirty even mentioning it. But it kind of got swept under the rug, ignored. It's a case of either Toriyama forgot or Toriyama hoped we forgot. And AJ, yes, I know GT is not spoken about, but as a fun aside, I have an AI running around in my Xenoverse 2 videos of Soups. And funnily enough, if we encounter a GT character in the game, his character will immediately go for a Spirit Bomb. Like, the moment the character loads in, boom, Spirit Bomb. It's uncanny.
Kill the 9 cannon.
I mean, to be fair, that's usually my reaction, and they get a double Super Spirit Bomb, and oh my lord, it's just brutal. But, yeah, that's my general opinion on the Zenkai boost whole thing, and AJ also mentioned TFS covering Zenkai boost.
I haven't.
What makes you think you stand a chance against me now? You forgot. You have some required reading. Let's see. Full moon, lose your tail, get stronger every time you... Oh. Yep. Clever girl. Obviously, my Jace is not on point today, so...
Yeah. But hey, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Then again, I really haven't warmed up at all for my recording, so...
Yeah.
I've been focusing more on working on my What If Part 4 of What If Bardock went with Goku to Earth. And
I'm sure it'll.
Soups.
Oh.
Something I really should have done in the first place, but I wanted to let it, simmer.
Alright. Feel free to lay it out on me.
They want Bardock to actually step up and get his hands dirty. Instead of being this big influence on events, to get in there and influence them directly.
Oh.
And let's just say, father and teacher get to meet in this next itineration.
So, all right. So you're telling.
Question is, how will Bardock feel about this perverted teacher?
There is one thing I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
That would be a certain time in Z.
Are we talking about when Raditz hits Earth?
You know it.
Well, as you know, I'm fond of voicing the characters in the What If. So, I'll be happy to actually be able to voice my signature character and all that. But let's just say that by the time the firstborn son of Bardock arrives, he's definitely gonna feel a bit outclassed. I mean, to be fair, considering Bardock when he was killed in canon was stronger than Nappa, according to the Daisenshu, I believe. That's gonna lead to some interesting things.
True enough.
But where will this go? I don't know. I'm gonna leave some things up to my viewers. For example, should I follow in Masako's footsteps and have Raditz launch me? Or should the man remain a bachelor with his majestic hair?
Hmm. Me personally, I'd say.
Those are the questions.
Give him something. Though change the child a little bit.
Yeah.
Like make your own OC for the child. That'd be my thing.
Oh, that's kind of my thought on the matter too. And here's a bigger question: since Gine has been, well, cadaverific for the last decade plus, the Dragon Balls won't revive her. At least the ones we have on Earth. So, should Bardock, move on with his life? Should he seek to bring back the love that he lost? These are important questions, and ones that I'm fairly certain a few viewers might take issue with.
Fair enough. Although, what time do you want to record for the Kill the Justice League trailer? Like, later tonight?
Yeah, probably this evening would be best. I don't really have too much going on with me today. I'm working on part 4 of the What If, as I stated, and I've told you this before, Superman. I've discussed it with you. For years, I was working on trying to write a novel, and a friend of mine, gave me that proverbial kick in the rear to, stop dawdling and actually start putting in the work. So I've been chipping away at that as well. And to Superman's League of viewers out there, there is a reference to my friend over here somewhere within. Don't know what it will be, but it will be there. But with that being said, yeah, I don't really have much going on with me today except for some typing and definitely recording with you later.
All right.
But I do have a sort of a challenge to issue to you.
All right.
Now, I sent you the link to the on sale game. I'm not saying it out loud on the stream because you might get some might feel some pressure from the viewers if I do that.
All
But
right.
if you decide to pick up that game I linked you, the last one I linked you, throw down scrub.
My man against yours, huh?
Yeah, my question is, in such a game, what do you think I made? Now that's the terrifying thought that will keep you up at night. Although being the week of Halloween, this is the perfect time to give someone a fright. Decided to get fabulous playing that with you because just as an aside, Cyrus Lightshard and I actually have done.
All right, you're kind of cutting in and out a little bit, Hanzo.
Yeah, I'll repeat myself. So, if you decide to play Phasmophobia, I'll be totally down to play that with you. And as an aside, Cyrus Lightshard and myself have done a little bit of ghost hunting ourselves.
Hmm. All right, so you get a little experience in this.
Yep, a little bit of experience under my belt. Just, surveying areas that have allegedly had activity.
All right.
And before anyone tells me ghosts aren't real or, discredits me or anything, I'll say this. This world of ours is too big, too complex, and too full of wonders, unbeknownst to the common man, for you to sufficiently say without a shadow of a doubt that ghosts can't be real. Because there are things that we cannot explain still. I mean, heck, look at our own oceans.
Yeah.
Or the deep sea anglerfish, or I call it the nope fish. Oh, come on, you can laugh at me all you want, Soups, but you can't tell me if you opened your eyes and saw one of those staring you dead on, you wouldn't go, nope!
Oh no, it's the fact that I agree with you. That's why I'm laughing.
Also, I know you watched my latest episode of Goku playing Benny and Ink Machine. What did you think of him finally noping?
Yeah, I just like. Yeah.
Let's see,
Also,
how did that go again? I can't stop laughing. How did it go again? I'm freaking out! I'm freaking out! I'm out! I'm out! Nope! Nope!
I got some flashbacks from me playing the forest for the first time.
Oh, I still remember the intro. We're insane! I know!
Oh, so I think my favorite part from the series is where, while I was walking away, you mentioned dynamite. I immediately turned around.
He's like, wait, Superman! Dynamite! Dynamite?
Just.
Oh, man. I might not be Ollie, but I'm definitely one heck of a shot with the bow.
Oh, I know. The way you shot that thing down with, in the middle of the dark, out of a tree, blind.
Yeah. So, fun story about that. Me and Superman decided we're going to play a little bit of forest, get some practice in on a side world so that we didn't, how we should say, pollute the main world too much with our actions, you know, since it wasn't being recorded at the time. And we were chilling at a lake, having started building our cabin. Got to have that shelter. And I hear cannibal, and I'm like, okay, do you hear that? Yeah. I see it come running right by the stairs up to the cabin. It jumps onto the tree. I grab my bow, pull the arrows, and I'm like, I see you up there, asshole.
I'm like, asshole, I'm right here.
I said, no, I said, I see you up there, asshat. And you're like, bum right here. I said, asshat, not asshole. And I fired a shot randomly into the tree, and I nailed the cannibal in the back of the head. In the dark, up a tree, headshot. Like, we just stood there for, I think, 10 minutes just looking at the body going, did I really manage that shot?
Yeah. For a split second, I thought it was a name bot. I'm like, there's no fucking way you got that. I'm just staring there at the body, just right in front of my feet. I look at the body, then at Hanzo. Well, I was standing right over the body when I saw it. I'm like, the fuck was that? Just so many things were going through my mind.
Was a 1 in a million headshot. And why weren't we recording this?
That's on you, man. I wanted to. I would have loved to see that being recorded. That would have been fucking amazing.
Yeah, I know. I know. In general. Because probably be better to be in practice because I'm pretty sure Cyrus I'm pretty sure when Cyrus gets his hands on that game, he's going to come looking for you.
Oh joy.
Because I already kidnapped you once and put you through it. He's going to get his hands on you and F and chat.
Yeah. Though I do want to say a few things, though. Are you going to be joining him, like tag team my ass?
Let's just say Cyrus has stated, let's see. Let's see if I got this right. Both your asses belong to me when I get to Forest.
I am tempted to buy the game for him just to see what he would do.
You know how I'm an excellent shot with a bow?
Yeah.
He will literally just pop up out of fucking nowhere and just, take an axe to the back of your head. Like, you'll never see him coming. He'll just emerge out of the ground Rambo style in his game.
Kind of reminds me of what he would pull as Pyro.
Yeah, straight up Cyrus would be the Pyro in TF2 or the demo. Me? I am the Heavy.
Oh my god. Yeah, me full-blown medic main.
Me over here, Heavy main.
Though I love how we were just steamrolling the other team in 2-4.
Oh, it was nuts, legitimately. I just looked at your character, I'm like, Soups, we're going in. And he's like, we're going in. We're going in. All or nothing. And I'm just laying waste with my minigun. Soups is right there on my tail, saving me from certain death time and time again. And the two of us lead the entire team straight across the map, running down everyone there was, and we just stood in the heart of their base, reveling in the destruction as if we ourselves had turned into Frieza. I think Frieza would have been more merciful than what we were doing. And then can't forget about what we uh,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
yeah, they're sitting there
I
just
remember
picking up the
when,
flag.
yeah, we just scooped it up right out of the scouts' hands and just marched right the fuck out.
Yeah, the best part was the enemy team had gotten just so fed up with those guys trolling them that they actually just stood aside, let us go through, and barricaded the way against the two trolls.
Yeah, that was god tier. Just amazing feeling.
It was the good feels. That is what we call the good feels. But that being said, we haven't really had a chance to sit down and play TF2 because conflicting schedules and honestly, my internet's just been kind of garbage lately.
Yeah.
But that
Haven't.
said,
I think I'm a
if
little
we
rough.
get for some more TF2, we're going to introduce them to the heavy medic combo.
I don't. I think we should like freshen up our skills before we head out there.
That's fair. That's fair. And maybe I can get my hands on a few skins because, I don't remember if I got my hands on it or not because there was a certain skin for the heavy I was trying to get. I think it was Starboard Crusader, which is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference.
Really?
Yes, it is. And the headpiece for it is actually called Czar Platinum.
Hmm.
Actually, no, I got it backwards. It's Czar Platinum for the body piece and Starboard Crusader for the hat.
Hmm.
Because I just looked in my inventory on Steam.
Hmm.
I mean, quite honestly, if I could, I would give you this medic outfit. It makes you look like you are a Victorian era gentleman.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we could trade. If I have a weapon, I could.
Not trade him.
Sadness.
Yeah, if it was tradable, man, I would put that thing in your hands. But that being said, there's a few outfits that I would use. For example, I have the diplomat for the soldier. I have the genuine distinguished rogue for the spy. The down under duster for the sniper. The genuine steel 6-pack for the pyro.
Hmm.
And I guess since I can't get rid of it, the genuine foppish position outfit for medic.
Hmm.
Now, I did come across an interesting item on the Steam Marketplace, though. It's called the
Really?
Genuine Prinny Machete, or machete rather. It is the signature weapon of the Prinnies from the Disgaea series.
Really?
Yeah. And right now they are $1.55 on the Steam Marketplace. I got mine for about 25 cents.
Hmm.
But yeah, then again, I got a lot of toys anymore that don't know when I bought them.
Hmm. I think I should.
If I could, I'd trade you some of these happily.
Yeah, okay. Also, should. Wait, does Cyrus have Team Fortress 2?
I don't think he does.
Well, TF2 is free on Steam, so he should be able to get it.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's a matter of he's unable to. It's probably more a matter of he just hasn't gotten around to it. He is what you would call the god mod for a lot of Twitch streamers out there.
Hmm.
In fact, he actually god mods me whenever I'm on Twitch as well. And me, him, and quite a few people are actually part of a group of streamers called the Spoopy Squad.
Really?
Yeah. And it started around one guy, D Does Plays, and I've mentioned him several times on my channel. D is, without a doubt, one of the best humans out there
Hmm.
today. Like, he cares about the he's a wholesome person. And, yeah, this man never sees a stream. Hi, D. But, yeah, no, I'm part of the Spoopy Squad. I have the logo somewhere. I can show it to you.
Hmm.
But anyhow, so like I said, I'm part of that group over on Twitch. Cyrus is like the king of mods over there.
No. I think before we freshen up our skills, I think we can freshen up our skills in man versus machine.
Yeah, you were mentioning that to me a little bit back.
Yeah. There's like a few good pictures that would represent on what man versus machine is. Hang on, I think I have it. Let me pull it up. Also, referring to the chat, AJ, welcome back. I know I still have it.
In regards to the chat, because I just looked back down at my phone here, Raditz is actually not the one playing Bendy. It's actually Goku getting his first ever gameplay on my channel. Which kind of impressive that Goku actually managed to get his own gameplay series on the channel.
Well, he is the main character in the franchise, so.
Yeah. Speaking of franchise, I really need to talk to a couple people and get myself set up on merch. If only just to have, my name having, its own brand. Then again, I guess Lewis Hanzo's a brand on its own, given my channel.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyhow. Anyway.
Alright, I think I've. Okay, there it is. Just gotta. I think I gotta re-download it.
There we go, Superman. I found the image on my phone for the spook squad.
I just realized that you kind of look like the heavy just has hair. That's all basic the only difference. I just now realized that.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I am the heavy. I fear no man, but that thing scares me. Introduction to the Pyro video. But that being said, Soups, thank you for having me on your stream.
It's not a problem.
And I really don't have much to discuss unless you really want me to dig into some Dragon Ball or DC lore.
Well, there is a few things.
Lay them on me.
How do you feel about the Jonathan and Raunch thing in my server?
Now, are you asking me this as me, or are you asking this to the man I voice?
I'd say the man you voiced. And you.
Well, to give some context for the viewers out there, over at Superman's server there is an RP, like in most servers, and well, in this RP, my daughter Ronch and his son Jonathan seem to be becoming a couple of sorts. And well, as a father, I take issue with anyone daring to date my daughter. However, the boy is proving himself to be worthy. So as long as he continues to do so, I suppose it is my inevitable fate to just sit down and shut up. However, should it prove not to be, well, a Deborah Sunday would be the least of his worries. And my opinion as me, oh boy, the shipping community is gonna have a field day with this one.
Yeah. Shipping is kind of inevitable at this point.
Yeah, I don't get involved with shipping wars because, I did only once, really, and that was back with Naruto, just because, let's see, get a cup of water here. So, back when Naruto was still running its Ninja War arc, I guess you can call it,
Mm-hmm.
there was a shipping war going full frenzy, saying that Sakura and Naruto or Naruto and Hinata. And I joined in, if only just to mess with a few people. And, I would do things like show up in their little forum threads and go, but wait, guys, what about Naruto and Ino? Or what about Naruto and Tamari? Just messing with people. But once I finally decided to pick a side and stop trolling, I chose Hinata. And the salt was real when the end all be all was announced. I remember all the salt there was, and after that, I just kind of decided, nah, I'm not going to get involved in that shipping business anymore. It was funny just for a bit, but
Yeah. Yeah. People can be quite salty quite easily.
oh yeah,
As
man,
for,
like I've stuck my head in a lot of communities, be they Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, DC, Marvel, and boy,
mm,
heck, I've seen shipping from communities I'm not even part of. Like for real, folks. Like I don't know really much about Undertale other than the memes about Sans and all that.
oh, I'm just
So
gonna give you a little heads up. Stay away from the shipping community for the sake of your own sanity.
oh, I've already seen the mess that place is, and guys, this isn't me hating on you. This is me just confused and honestly very very disturbed. I am a man who believes, let bygones be bygones. If you are a man into men, fine. If you're a woman into women, fine. If you're a man into a woman, fine. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, that is your life, and it is not my place to judge or give opinion. I mean, I might tell you, hey, man, maybe not add a fedora to your trench coat, unless you are trying to be a hard-boiled detective from like the 1920s, in which case, go for it. Just make sure you catch Al Capone. I just made myself feel older by saying that. My point here is I've seen some of the ships that have come out of the Undertale community, unfortunately, and I don't understand how one can ship a skeleton and a human. But excuse me one moment. I'll be down in a second. I gotta go. Gotta take care of something. Apparently, someone's at my door.
Alright. I'll still be here.
It was great being on the show, man, but I gotta get rolling.
Alright. Might.
All right, catch you later.
Alright. Well, looking back, it's been an hour and 40 plus minutes and counting. So I think it's about time I end the stream here. So if you enjoy the stream, please leave a like. I'll do this again someday. I'll do another Q&A once I've reached 200 subscribers. So, please, leave a like, comment down below what you see next, and if you haven't, subscribe. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Catch you all later.